Okay, let's have a look at some complex pads. I think earlier on I was a little bit harsh, really, on the Pro 8, I should say, because the Pro 6 was doing such lovely, sort of nice, simple pads, but this can do so much more. So I've just spent a minute or two setting up a pad from the basic waveforms. I've written down what I've done here from the LFOs. So we've got various destinations. So we've got two sounds stacked. Sound A, which is and sound B. So it's a nice little complex sound. We've got so the 4 LFOs. One is the oscillator 1 frequency, the resonance, low pass, and noise level. Each of them, you can see the speed of the LFO through the red lights, and each of them, these ones, are synced to the BPM. So if you go into the frequency, you can see how many steps. That's basically 3 steps. Is 3 beats, 6 beats, 2 beats, 1 beat. If I look at layer B, I have, if we look at layer B, sorry, so email's going off. Look at layer B, I've got the frequencies sort of 3, slightly different, both doing the pulse width of respective oscillators. And that's going through chorus and reverb. Or how you'd use it in the studio, you know, you want sort of maybe a shortish pad sound with a little bit of rhythm going on to fill in some gaps. I've also got various modulations within here. I've got the pressure is changing envelope 3 amount. Envelope 3 is modulating the frequency of LFO1. I've got different amp envelopes on the 2 sounds as well. I've also set up the mod wheel to change the amount of LFO on all the LFOs on sound A. So you can hear much more of the noise coming in, the alterations on the sounds. So yeah, quite a complex layer that this just couldn't even think of emulating. So this is more sort of looking at, okay, I want that sort of noise to fill that sort of space in a track. Beautifully done. So I can't get close on this, obviously. So what I've done is I've set up the sound it can get closest to, which is layer B. This is a bit louder because I've mixed these 2 sounds together too. Let's increase the volume on that. So you can see again, it's, you know, that sounds lovely as is with the simpler patch. Take the effects off that. I'll just take the effects off this. Slightly different settings you can hear on the envelopes and the like. But similar. Let's put that back on because it's much nicer. That's how you probably use it. That's how you probably use it in the track. So turn that down just to try and even it out. Nice. So you can see again, sounds nice, nothing wrong with that. But obviously there's more movement in that, you know, it's been programmed in. Much more old school, vintage style sound. Not as much going on, so in a track you could see that this might fill in a few more gaps, keeps the rhythm going a bit more. Nothing wrong with that. There's a bit of low pass on there. I do like having a low pass, high pass. I do like having a high pass on pads. It really helps it sit into a track a bit more. You can hear that straight away gets muddy. Although with that one, let's go and stick a little. Let's go and put a little EQ on it. So again, just using the UAD there, and I've put a pool tech on it. Could put a bit more on, I suppose, but just hammering the point home really that they are different synths doing different things. That took seconds to set up. This took minutes, although it does have the same noise, or the same patch I should say really, in here. Could do a bit more tweaking to get them exact, but you get the point. So yeah, different strokes for different folks, horses for courses, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, double-edged sword. 2 synths, keep them both. I think that's the I think after doing these videos, what I've come to realise is that they really are different, and this isn't going to help anyone decide, I wouldn't have thought, but you know, worth showing I think anyway. Well, thanks for watching, cheers.